Up to an overnight low of 3 degrees, peaking at 14, Pretoria 6 and 16, and Vereeniging 4 and 13 degrees. Loluthando Ngeno, Eyewitness News.
EWN, in touch, in tune, and independent. For the latest, visit ewn.co.za or download the EWN app.
Comfort ends where Marawa Sports Worldwide begins.
Thank you very much.
Where are you going on holiday?
I'll be drinking water. Can I continue?
Where are you going? Where are you going?
I'm going to the water.
In Lesotho?
Yes, the Mountain Kingdom, the only country that is surrounded.
Is it not frozen now?
It's very frozen now, and my birthday is coming next week, so I'll have to be in the Mountain Kingdom to make sure that I celebrate it there. It's always nice.
How old are you turning?
How old? I've seen that the coaches, Europe, they are 40s. EPL is going to be very nice. So if I'm somewhere in 40s, that means I'm still in the right track, but
40s still.
40s, yeah, 40s.
If it's shaking sport, we are already on it.
The lights are shining at the end of the tunnel for Mackenzie.
Have the big bike.
I'm actually looking for Dr. Pupuma right now.
But when you look at the bigger dream from the last time I spoke to you, Doc, do you say that it's coming together? Do you see the vision? Do you see the bright lights now?
We have a saying in my language that, so I don't want to do that. So I just want to take it, one step at a time. So we can literally see the line, but we still need to cross it.
#MSW.
These club managers and chairmen are disrespectful towards you because they call you when the damage is done, then you rescue, and then they still have the audacity to fire you after that.
Yeah, no, like I said to you, I can't remember things that happened before. To be where I am today, Brarom, sitting in front of you like this, somebody took a chance with me as a player, and somebody took a chance with me to give me an opportunity to be the coach.
But I don't remember me getting this document, Now, come on, Commissioner.
Yeah, no, like I said to you, I can't remember things that happened before.
The Zondo Commission, I can't remember. You sound like the Madlanga Commission, I can't remember.
Marawa Sports Worldwide on 947, Vuma FM, Rise FM, and Sowetan Live. Seven days. That's all that stands between us and the World Cup. The beautiful game is about to take over.
Into the galaxy of greats!
Let's go right here on MSW.
He's got the ground, he's got a penalty!
Get ready.
Yeah, we're just making sure that you don't forget that it's 7 days to go until the FIFA World Cup. Unbelievable. Just exactly a week, guys. Exactly a week. And all of the world will be watching all of South Africa play. Isn't that beautiful? Imagine you're chosen as one of the 26 Bafana players, knowing that every single football player everywhere around the world will be watching match day one. Sure. Is that pressure? Pain? Excitement? I don't know. This is #MSW, Marawa Sports Worldwide, proudly brought to you by Hollywood Bets.
Let's go!
The moments you remember. The games you can't forget. Marawa Sports Worldwide on 947, Vuma FM and Rise FM. Powered by Hollywood Bets.
Yeah, exciting things though, because this is the World Cup update on MSW, powered by Rexona. It won't let you down.
7 days. That's all that stands between us and the World Cup. The beautiful game is about to take over.
Into the galaxy of greats!
Let's go right here on MSW.
He's got the ground, he's got a penalty!
Get ready.
Oh man, I know you guys have been loving these World Cup updates brought to you by Rexona. I certainly have though. because, my goodness, we're going to be heading off to Germany. Who knows, tomorrow you could be heading off to the UK. That's the exciting thing. We just never know who we're going to be chatting to the following day. But let me tell you two very, very quick stories that England have begun their World Cup preparations with a light training session in Palm Beach Gardens in Florida ahead of their warm-up matches against New Zealand and Costa Rica. Midfielder Jordan Henderson says that the current squad is focused on togetherness and sacrifice, and also stressing that while many talented players were left out, those that have been selected must give their very, very best on the day.
I know everybody likes to speak about players that aren't here. Unfortunately, that's the case with every England squad, really. There's so many good players, so much talent. But for us as a squad here, it's about being together, and we're here for a reason, and it's about bringing that, being the best version of yourself, being the best version individually and collectively, working every day to achieve our dreams, really. And to do that, we'll have to be on it every day. We'll have to be ready to sacrifice for each other. We'll have to be ready to do all the invisible work, as the gaffer says, and just be there to support each other, because we all know the talent this squad has and what we can do and how we can hurt teams. So yeah, it's exciting, but there's a lot of work to be done, and we're just looking forward to get going.
Well, Henderson says that the team's World Cup preparations are about focusing on the immediate task rather than looking too far ahead. And speaking from Florida, Henderson stressed the importance of the warm-up matches against New Zealand and Costa Rica in building fitness, rhythm before the opener against Croatia.
Again, not look too far ahead. I think you have to focus on what's important, and what's important at the minute is the next game. The first two pre-camp games is important to build fitness, build some rhythm. So we arrive in the World Cup in a good place against Croatia, because we're a very good side, and take each game as it comes, and not look too far ahead. I think pressure is what you want in football. There's no bigger pressure than representing your country at a World Cup. It doesn't get any bigger than that, really. So that's the most important thing, and for us it's about staying together as a squad, which I'm sure we will, and working every single day tirelessly, like I say, from now all the way through, and let's see where we can get together.
7 days. That's all that stands between us and the World Cup. The beautiful game is about to take over.
Into the galaxy of greats!
Let's go, right here on MSW.
He's got the ground, he's got a penalty!
Get ready.
All right, let's spend the next 10 minutes getting ready to chat to somebody that we value his opinion, his analysis extremely. I'm talking about the countdown, almost over. The stage is set. One of football's greatest giants has arrived on American soil. Four-time world champions, Germany. They've touched down in Chicago with one mission and one mission only, and that's to reclaim their place at the summit of world football. Now, you and I know that after humiliation of back-to-back group stage exits in 2018, and who can forget 2022, the Mannschaft are very, very desperate to remind the world exactly who they are. Under the guidance of the ambitious and fearless Julian Nagelsmann, Germany has traveled to North America, carrying a fascinating blend of youth and experience, hope and expectation. I mean, they got the dazzling talent, somebody that I really admire watching, Jamal Musiala, the creativity of Florian Wirtz, the emergence of teenage sensation, Leonard Carl, the shock return of one of football's greatest ever goalkeepers, Manuel Neuer. I mean, they've all added the intrigue of what could be one of the stories of this World Cup. But the big question is, are they truly ready for the pressure? I mean, is this the kind of squad of talented players enough to challenge the likes of Argentina, France, Brazil, or even Spain? Can Nagelsmann solve the striker dilemma? And will Germany actually finally banish the ghosts of recent World Cup disasters? I mean, the preparations have begun in Chicago. There's a warm-up clash against co-hosts USA that does await for them. And expectations, though, are rising by the day. And joining us now is a man who knows German football better than most, the founder of Ad Result Sports and one of the most respected football analysts in Europe and around the globe. Mario Leo joins me live here on #MSW. Mario, thank you so much for your time. Good evening.
Good evening, Robert. It's a great pleasure and honor to be back at the show, and hope you're doing well.
7 days to go. Can you believe it?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, obviously, we just just finished off the last chapter of European football with the Champions League final, and obviously go straight into the World Cup buzz, and I'm daily growing in the excitement, and we'll watch a lot of the games, and obviously I've seen kind of the results, the highlights of the majority of the friendlies, kind of for me building who's going to be a secret favorite, who's going to be a public favorite, and you stated already some, and obviously we talk about Germany, and obviously the dilemma of the last two campaigns, and obviously all the focus to resurrect and bring Germany at least into the knockout stage and as far as we can go.
Let me pick up on what you started off with, which is quite interesting about the UEFA Champions League. So, the best team in Europe, according to the Champions League, is a team from France. Would a team that is the best in the world also go to France, or would you say it's Germany's team now, or turn to reclaim the pride of Germany?
I think Europe will play a significant role at the World Cup. Obviously, Thomas Tuchel's nomination of the squad already raised many eyebrows. And obviously, Thomas Tuchel selected wisely. He didn't select names; he selected a team. And obviously, the dressing room amongst the European giants will be the key, because there are not only 11 fantastic players. There are 24, 26 fantastic players, all starting 11 players in their respective clubs, all very, or mostly very experienced, coming to the world stage. And obviously getting the dressing room right and finding the team hierarchy will be a major role in this World Cup. And that's why Spain, France, England, and to some extent Germany obviously have very high hopes to go very far in this tournament.
I mean, how different does this Germany squad feel, Mario, to the teams that have failed in 2018 when you go back to 2022?
Not so different, to be honest. Obviously, we discussed Manuel Neuer's nomination in our previous conversation, and what I meant with hierarchy is something which is mostly or very important. I think Germany has a nice balance. I think Germany, from that extent, the public of Germany is curious. Is excited to some extent, obviously monitoring and observing what's going to happen in the US in terms of how political this World Cup's going to become. But the public doesn't have a huge pressure or expectation from the national team. Yes, there is hope, but there's no pressure. And what is most important this time is that the national team and Rudi Völler, who is the director or the team manager, has clearly stated, same with Bernd Neuendorf, who is the president of the German Football Federation, that there will be no political involvement, no political gesture from a German national team. The focus will be fully on football. And that obviously was one of the biggest challenges in the Qatar World Cup. And everybody knows the first game in the tournament where the German national team made not verbal, but a physical statement on the political surroundings about human or humanity and human rights in Qatar. And it's wrong, because it's disturbing the preparation. And this time, I think everything is well. We've played brilliantly patient and brilliantly offensively against Finland. And obviously Germany selected that friendly match against Finland because Germany expects their opponents in the group stage to play deep, to play defensively, to find the sticking pass or the deep passes and going through a strong defense. And Germany played 4-0 or 1-4-0. There's obviously now, obviously the last game, as you mentioned, Germany versus USA for the build-up. And if that is won, I think Germany will, or the German fans and the German public will become very excited about the German squad.
All I know, when the political side takes center stage, it's never a good thing, Mario, like you rightfully said. All that centers around is that the gentleman at the White House, if he does behave, then the World Cup should be a success and will regain its place rightfully in the global stage. But back to the players, and I know that you've been monitoring Yamal Musiala. Is he fully fit, though? Is he fit enough to become Germany's game changer, though, at this World Cup?
Yes, he will be fully fit at that time. Obviously, at the moment, everything is built up to that fully fitness. And you saw, obviously, against Finland that we had another youngster who's going to be very, very exciting for you because it's Leonard Karl, the 18-year-old FC Bayern player who doesn't have, there's no anxiety or anxiousness. There's no nervousness. He just plays on an FC Bayern squad on a European stage. Now goes to the world stage, and he's so refreshing. So obviously that could be mentally challenging a little bit for Jamal Musiala. But obviously Julian Nagelsmann is a very caring head coach and a very balancing head coach, and he will give Jamal Musiala definitely playing time because obviously we need his creativity, we need his surprise, and his shooting technique is outstanding. I expect Jamal Musiala to score 2 to 3 goals in the group stages for Germany. And then when we come to the knockout stage, I think then the rhythm, the balance will be fine. Because obviously, don't forget, as the African teams and as the European teams, we have to cover first of all a 6-hour time delay to the East Coast and a 9-hour time delay to the West Coast. So getting accommodated and getting into the flow of daily routines is something very, very important now for the next 4, 5, 6 days before then the tournament starts.
Let's quickly talk about leadership here because a lot of people thought, Manuel Neuer comes back, he gets the captain's armband, but no, Joshua Kimmich does continue in that role. I mean, was that the right decision though, Mario?
Yes, it is the right decision because obviously, undisputedly, Manuel Neuer is the number one goalkeeper. You see Olli Baumann, who played all the pre-World Cup games, the qualifying games, and everything. He calmly, quietly went back into the ranking order as the number 2. Manuel Neuer's match fitness was also questioned, but his calf injury is completely fine. I expect him to play at least a half time against the US on Saturday. And then obviously, I think it's perfect. And obviously, the reason why Manuel Neuer is not captain is obviously the way the rules of approaching the referee has changed the game. So Germany wants a field player to be in contact with the referee because if something happens, there's only one person able to approach the referee, and that's the team captain. And just imagine at the opponent box, something is in dispute and in discussion. And then obviously Manuel Neuer has to go 80 yards up front to discuss it with the referee. It's just logically that the team player in there, and obviously Josh Kimmich has done so in the past. Manuel Neuer has no issues with that. And ultimately, like I said, these are just small indications of how a team kind of aligns in itself, of how a team adopts the hierarchy, as I mentioned, and obviously small symbols around it. Manuel Neuer is hugely incredibly important for Team Germany. That's why he is back, and he knows again his role to play, how he's going to structure the defense. Josh Kimmich, either right back or defensive number 6, will structure midfield and offense, will be very vocal, and we will see a team who's going to be coordinating verbally a lot with each other, because that was also obviously a big challenge in Germany's last 2 campaigns, when you are on the pitch and you see the team not communicating with each other and not enhancing or giving like a little clap on the back and saying, hey, well done, great tackle, great defense. Those things are important. These are small signs, but it shows of how the team kind of symbolizes and how the team synchronizes.
Are you going to be there?
I am sticking to Europe. I'm not going to be there, but I'm going to watch, like yourself, Robert, all the games because we are football addicts. But for me, I'm working on a project with the FIBA Basketball World Cup. The Women's World Cup is in Berlin, starting at the beginning of September. And if I would travel to the US 2 weeks, it would be too interruptive to my summer. And therefore, I decided to stay here and watch and support from the distance.
No wonder I call you one of the busiest sports individuals that the world has ever seen. Love the analysis, Mario Leo. Thank you so much indeed. And yeah, like you say, you and I are going to be analyzing this football from top to bottom when it starts up until that trophy is lifted. Founder of Ad Result Sports, live from Germany, Mario Leo. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me, Robert, and have a great afternoon and evening.
If you haven't heard, Shield is now Rexona. A brand that you've trusted for years and years and years is stepping forward with a bold new look, and it's pronounced Rexona. Simple, strong, and easy to remember. Now, this new name comes with a fresh new look and advanced body heat technology, so it gets to work every time that you move, keeping you feeling confident all day. A proud partner, though, of Bafana, as well as Banyana Rexona. It won't let you down. That was the World Cup update on MSW, powered by Rexona. It won't let you down.
Hashtag MSW live now on 947 Vuma FM, Rise FM, and Sowetan Live at the same time. Hashtag MSW.
In this corner, we've got overpriced insurance. In the blue corner, budget price beats. Show us your car premium and we'll beat it. Or pay you the difference. Up to 2,000 Rand. Yo! Down he goes. Budget price beat taking another win. Don't fumble this bag. Limited time only. Budget Insurance. Official insurer for good South Africans. Budget is a licensed non-life insurer and FSP. T's and C's online.
It's season 2, and the stakes are even higher. South Africa's favorite stars are back at the briefcase, playing for charities close to home and close to the heart. Big names, big hearts, big deals, all made possible by Lotto Star. Don't miss Deal or No Deal Celebrity South Africa, Saturdays at 6 p.m. on SABC1.
Lotto Stars, licensed by the Mpumalanga Economic Regulator. No under 18s. National Responsible Gambling Program. 0800 006 008. T's and C's apply. All games are fixed odds betting events.
It's that time of the year. Sore throats, congestion, wet and dry coughs, pain and fever. For trusted relief for you and your family, ask your pharmacist to recommend a winter survival pack from the Adcock Ingram OTC range. With products like Medikil A, Expigen, Corenza Parac, Adconapamol, Dilinct Junior and more, we have you covered this winter. Remember, Adcock Ingram OTC, sponsors of Brave.
Chamberlain is now in the 4th generation and at 10 locations throughout Gauteng. Our differentiator is our long-serving and loyal staff, available and knowledgeable. Can we help you? Big on stock, strong on service, built on values. Chamberlain, famous for hardware since 1903.
Take bigger home this winter with Pick n Pay Hyper. Smart shoppers get 2-litre Pick n Pay Body Sure foam bath for only 59 Rand 99 each. And finish dishwasher tablets 70s or 80s for only 279 Rand. And get a 250ml rinse aid free. Plus, every 500 Rand you spend on ASAP gets you a scratch card and your share of 11 million Rand in prizes. Exclusive to smart shoppers. Valid 25 May to 7 June. Only at Pick n Pay Hypermarket. Come home to Pick n Pay. T's and C's apply.
Get Mojo Sleep at a Mojo price only at Mojo Beds with a mega 20% off any Sealy or 40 Winks mattress or bed set. Shop the Sealy Cambria Firm Comfort Queen set for only 5,999 and save 1,500. Sealy and 40 Winks in all sizes, all less 20%. Now that's a Mojo-licious deal. Find your best sleep at Mojo Beds. Good night. Visit us in the Park Meadow Center opposite Eastgate Mall.
Previously on Marawa Sports Worldwide.
How many players are you going to be putting on the market? Just give me a number. Don't name.
The number on top of my head, maybe, let me say more than 10.
You'll put 10 players into the market?
More than 10.
More than 10?
Yes.
Okay. And how many do you plan on buying?
Maybe 7.
How big is your budget?
I don't have a budget. My chairman has got a budget, and then I'm sure he's got.
So you've got a blank check. Is your contract sorted?
Yeah, it's sorted, Garo.
You hesitated there
because I told you the first day the first interview I was here. I told you that I'll be in this club for the next coming 3 years.
Hashtag MSW. Hashtag
Good evening, Ms.
MSW.
Marawa. Good evening to the wonderful listeners of this wonderful show. Ms. Marawa, I've always said this playoff system is a scandal because you can't have 16 teams playing throughout the season only for one team to be automatically promoted. It's so very unfair. And I wish Milford can be promoted. In fact, Milford should have been promoted in the place of Kruger United. Only the undoing was the run that they had in the Nedbank Cup, where they lost focus and the players got a bit tired. But I hope they do get promoted. Not that I hate Magesi, but Magesi had their time in the PSL and they failed to make use of that time. Thank you, Ms. Marawa. Edgar from Puluwan.
Edgar and Puluwan, thank you so much indeed. Well, one thing I can quickly whisper to you is that something really special is going to be happening after 7 o'clock on 947. So if you're watching on the YouTube channel, if you're listening to the radio, all I got to say is, just keep listening. Keep listening. You might just get a little bit of what we call extra time, eh?
7 days. That's all that stands between us and the World Cup. The beautiful game is about to take over.
Into the galaxy of greats!
Let's go right here on MSW.
He's got the ground, he's got a penalty!
Get ready.
Well, you know, when you bring the brain's trust into the studio, it means the conversation is of such a high and important nature that we couldn't bring anybody else to have this conversation. As you know, that the curtain has fallen on another fascinating Betway Premiership season. I mean, we witnessed the breathtaking goals, the stunning saves, the tactical masterclasses. We saw the surprise packages, the individual brilliance that lit up the stadiums across the country. But now comes one of the most debated conversations in SA football. You know it. Who truly deserves to walk away with the season's biggest individual honours? The judges have been busy. I do believe some of them have wrapped up their work. I don't know who was the standout performer, week in and week out. I mean, which player carried their team when it mattered most? Which goalkeeper proved impossible to beat? I mean, which defender stood like a wall? Which defender really was rock solid? Which midfielder dictated matches and controlled the rhythm of the game? And perhaps more importantly, the question to ask is, which coach turned vision into results and deserves to be crowned the coach of the season? Hey, who do you think? I want you to be involved here. So send us your WhatsApp voice note. Nothing more than 30 seconds, guys. We don't want tactics again. Just tell us who and why, and we get straight to the point. I don't know who dictated the midfield. And I don't know. I don't know who's the coach of the season, according to you. And that's why joining me tonight are two men whose opinions carry significant weight in football circles. Firstly, a coach who has spent decades at the highest level of the game, former Kaizer Chiefs head coach and one of South Africa's most respected football tacticians, Mr. Kevin Johnson. Should I call you Professor? Doc, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Rob, for having me on your show. And I think we should shorten it out to 365. That was the last time we spoke.
Yes. Are you serious? Have you been calculating?
No, you calculated.
Yeah, you know the story. We try and be statisticians, general, unsuccessfully. Hey, he's not here by himself. Alongside him, one of the country's leading football journalists, editor of Far Post, a man who has covered every twist and turn of this campaign, Mthokozisi Dube. He tells me he's been chatting to the new coach of Kaizer Chiefs, which means that he knows who that person is. And that's the beautiful thing. How was that conversation? Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you so much, Rob, and good evening to the shareholders of this beautiful show.
You're sitting with the former Kaizer Chiefs coach, and you've just spoken to the new Kaizer Chiefs coach. How is he feeling? Is he excited to be coming into the hot seat?
He's still busy winding up his business somewhere in South America as we speak.
In South America?
Someone will be confused by the South America, but
yeah,
he's there.
And his English is okay?
Not too bad.
He needs a translator?
No, he doesn't.
His message will go straight to the players.
Straight to the players.
When does he start?
Yeah, they've seen him before.
Yeah,
they've spoken to him before, and I think appreciated the work that he did for, I think it was 2 weeks. So they regroup on the 22nd of June.
Mm-hmm.
So by then he'll be here.
Contract signed, sealed, and delivered.
Signed, sealed, and delivered.
Coach Kevin Johnson, do you know who this individual is?
What if it was 2 weeks before he was there for 2 weeks, then I probably do have an inkling of who it is.
Do you want to
shake his hand, I think?
You did shake his hand.
Did you? I'm sure, yeah.
As part of the takeover?
As part of the takeover, it must have happened.
Yeah. Okay. Is he in for a cruise? A nice one?
Yeah, maybe him and Tom Cruise can cruise together.
Oh, my goodness. Firstly, guys, we're not here to play games, because the public really respects your opinions. The public really has been looking forward to this segment.
True.
Before we get into the World Cup, which is only 7 days away. Let me start off with you, the scholar of the game. You've seen the matches this season. Let's get to the main prize. Let's get to the player of the season. You are judging. South Africa is listening. We're not wasting time. We need that name. Who's that person?
Rob, according to me, I have a few names.
Okay.
If you break it down to defending midfielder and striker, then those names go across all there. But as player, I look at Ronwen Williams, Mokoena, I look at Sibisi, and I look at Adams.
Mm-hmm. Explain.
Explain why? The player of the season?
Yeah. So you're saying that's your top 4?
That's the top 4 that I have in my mind. Mokoena, for sure. He's taken Sundowns and he's won them the second star.
Right.
Williams has always shown that he's a leader from the back, and he's taken his team to second place, to a star, and he's taken his team to the World Cup. Some of his players. Sibisi has won a treble, and this is the PSL, and I respect him for what he's done as a captain of Pirates, and he's done really, really well. And then I look at Adams, who's also brought along a lot of good football within the Sundowns team. And
Jaden, this is right.
Jaden, yes.
Yeah.
So for me, that is where it belongs. But really, we got to break it down to PSL, and there's another one, the Champions League.
Yeah.
And
so obviously that doesn't count. It's not a criteria with these.
Within that, and that's where I have a problem, because it has to go together, I think, in some moments in the future.
Maybe it's something subliminally that can enter your mind, as you've explained with the Sundowns players. And then if you had to then grab that one name, because all 4 of them can't go up on stage. Oh, sorry, it's still a virtual awards. So they can't go up on stage to collect. So who would you give it to?
I would give it to Mokoena.
Mokoena, all right. So there we have it, guys. The first crack of the puzzle. You've been listening very attentively. Mthokozisi.
100%.
Coach gave us 4 names. Yep. Do you want to go through that rigmarole? Or you're going to go straight to the winner of the player of the season?
Yeah, I think you know my predictions by now. Yeah?
You never know.
Look,
the tricky customer.
Yeah, for me, the player of the season, Betway Premiership player of the season is a young man called Relebohile Mofokeng. I think he's carried Orlando Pirates, been very influential for them. You look at his goal contributions, he scored 10 goals in the league. He's also provided 9 assists while at it. You also look at his consistency. He has created the highest number of chances, not just this past season, but even the previous season. So he's been that influential.
So you're doing it like the lotto. There's a carryover from last season into the brand new season.
100%. And he's been instrumental in Pirates ending a 14-year drought. I don't think there's a better player to win that.
And is the number 1 pick, I would imagine, after Ronwen Williams for the national team.
100%. 100%.
Okay. So this is where I find beautiful this game of football. Yeah. The brains trust are here. We got 2 names. We got Mokoena for Kevin Johnson. We got Rele Mofokeng. And also, we have one of our contributors here, one of our shareholders that are listening, giving maybe something what Mthokozisi here said.
Good evening, Darob. What a season. I think to me, Relay Mofokeng is going to dominate on the awards category of players, player of the season, and player of the season, footballer of the season. The number of assists, the number of goals, and number of men of the matches, number of player of the month, you name them. And also, a goalkeeper of the season, to me, Sipo Chain, number of clean sheets, broke Munib Joseph's records. And also, coach of the season, to me, goes to Orlando Pirates coach for winning the league for the first time in so many years. Thanks, Darop. Amimlodo Kariso. Good show as always.
All right, thank you so much indeed. So, okay, guys, we've wrapped that particular one. So, player of the season, it's Mkwena, it's Mofokeng. It's between those two. Do watch on the YouTube channel. It's, we don't get more deeper into analysis than these two guys. It's player of the season. I know that it's no business of me, you, coach, or Mthokozisi to enter this one because none of us have strapped our boots this season to deserve to be in there. But let's just fixate ourselves that we did play. We played for Marawa 11.
Yeah.
The 17th team in the Betway Premiership. So we have a right to vote here.
Yeah.
So who would be the player of the season, do you think?
For me, there's, again, names.
Yeah.
I put Rele there. I put Aiden McCarthy there. I put Ndamane there. And if I look at Mahalwe from Sekekuna, and I look at Matuludi from Polokwane, they all did very, very, very well for their teams.
Sure. I like the depth you've given. Mahalwe, from what we've seen as a young talent, was at Polokwane City, to his stint at Sundowns, and his journey where I've always just realized that he hasn't quite reached his full potential, whether it's Hokukune, you name it. But then you have to drag out that one name to go lift that trophy. Who was it?
Player, I think, between Rele and I look at Aiden, what he's brought for Chiefs. He's played most of the games this year. And as a young player, he's also done himself very good. And now I read that he's moving along.
Yeah, he's got an international contract.
So when I look at it, what Rele has done, I would give it to Rele.
Rele Mofokeng. Okay, fair enough. So Rele for that one. Player of the year. Mthokozisi Dube.
Look, I'll give you a different name. I think that's the beauty of the game.
Yes.
My player of the year would be Oswinapolis.
Sure.
Oswinapolis has been exceptional for Orlando Pirates, especially considering that he just moved at the start of the season. You look at his contribution as well. If we go stats, he's come in and he scored 9 goals. He's provided 6 assists for Orlando Pirates. Very close to Rele in terms of influence on that Pirates team as they ended a 14-year drought. So for me, it's got to be Oswinapolis.
And he is in Mexico as we speak. So again, testimony to the consistency, testimony to the assist that he's provided, testimony to the telepathy that he has had with Rele, testimony to the success of Orlando Pirates. So I can't take anything away from you guys, but the beauty again is just unraveling the names. I look forward to when we get to the coach of the season, which is going to be our next category.
Evening, Tarop. For coach of the season, I'd give it to Wadislam Wadu. And then player of the season, it has to be Apolis. He was more consistent compared to Mofokeng and Mukwena. Thanks.
Hola Prarop, Chato ye Mletsani Sowetu. Without any doubt, Prarop, coach of this season will definitely go to the coach of Orlando Pirates. Player of the season, Noma Ranjan, will definitely go to William Mofokeng, Prarop.
Everyone's saying Coach Wadu, but listen to this.
Good evening, Rob. It's pure. In my view, I think Miguel Cardozo deserves a coach of this season because he kept Mamelodi Sundowns performing at the highest level, maintaining consistency under pressure, delivered results in major competitions, and he shows strong leadership throughout the campaign. His ability to get the best out of his players make him a worthy win. Thanks.
Yeah. They've brought Cardozo into the conversation. Listen very closely.
#MSW live now on 947 Vuma FM, Rise FM, and Sowetan Live at the same time. #MSW.
iPhone 17 is available now from MTN. More delightful, more durable with a 6.3-inch ProMotion display, Ceramic Shield 2, 48-megapixel rear cameras, center stage front camera, A19 chip, and more. Get your iPhone 17 for just $799 for 36 months on MTN Yellow Plans Prime with 4 gigs of anytime data and 240 all-net minutes. Stock is limited, so hurry to an MTN store now. T's and C's apply. MTN.
If your family is a bit big, a bit weird, a bit wild, let's go. If your family is a soccer team, or a choir, or both, let's go. If your family is non-family, non-human, or none of the above, let's go in the new family-friendly Ford Territory with a redesigned grille, spacious interior, and enhanced technology. Get ready to test drive the new Ford Territory at your nearest Ford dealer today. T&Cs apply.
Still shopping around for a saving here and a deal there? Choose Checkers, SA's #1 in value supermarket, and save on deals like Sprite, Fanta or Stony soft drink or Schweppes soda water 2 litres, any 2 for R37. Yum Yum peanut butter 800 grams for $69.99, and Sensodyne repair or sensitive toothpaste 75 mils for $74.99 each. Valid until 7 June, only at Checkers.
Outsurance can't improve your couch coaching skills. But they could improve the car insurance premium you currently pay. SMS out to 43503. Get a quote today, and if Outsurance can't save you money on your car insurance premium, ask for 500 Rand cash. Make that 1,500 Rand if you've been claim-free and with the same insurer for 3 years. Get a quote and get savings or cash. Either way, you win. SMS out to 43503. When it comes to car insurance, you couldn't be in better hands. Outsurance was voted News 24 Short-Term Insurer of the Year for 4 years in a row. Beal to Reader's Choice Best Insurer 4 years in a row. And City Press Reader's Choice Best Insurer Award 3 years in a row. Clearly, they all feel they're getting something out. SMS right now to see if you can switch and save. SMS out to 43503. That's out to 43503. Outsurance. Licensed insurer and FSP. T's and C's online.
At Specsavers, we're committed to offering affordable and professional eye care. That's why we're offering 1,500 Rand worth of savings with our winter promotion. Get a free frame up to the value of 1,500 Rand or use the 1,500 Rand on one of our leading vision enhancements, like Climate Eyes, which automatically adapts to changing light. To qualify, simply purchase a comprehensive eye examination and prescription frame and lenses. Affordable eye care, Specsavers. T's and C's apply.
Previously on Marawa Sports Worldwide.
What am I doing? Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm doing me. I'm doing me.
Nishala Lusiema in reassure us that from a management perspective, nobody's interfered in Coach Siema's job.
Can you clap hands for me, Brother Rob? I'll tell you why.
Oh, okay. Let's put
Thank you, Brother Rob. It's the first time with my 3 days in coaching that I've been in this league that I've started match number 1 and finished match number 30.
Without?
Leaving the club. Chairman and CEO, I thank them. There have never been any interference.
Are you willing to put on record and say it's the first time in your coaching career that you've started a season, ended a season without anybody interfering with your work?
I just can't remember it all. What am I doing?
Can't remember, brother, what happened in the past because some of them is the painful scenario. So
you've got a good memory, Coach. The Zondo Commission, I can't remember. You sound like the Madlanga Commission, I can't remember. But I know you can.
Let me drink water so that I can look like that commission.
And sweat a bit.
Is that your signature? But Che, I don't remember me getting this document, you know? Now, come on.
#MSW. #MSW.
South Africa, please remember, who's your favorite player of the season?
Good evening, Mr. Roberts. Sullivan here, and good evening to the MSW shoulders. I am only focused on just 4 awards that I think should be of no question, of no debate. I think goalkeeper of the season is Sipho Chain. 21 clean sheets in a single season is no child's play. Some people will say that, he didn't do much. Well, that's because the defense did their job, and the goalkeeper is the last line of defense. So goalkeeper of the season, without question, has to be Sipho Chain. Similar fashion, player of the season has to be Ozona Polis. Player of the season, Relem Fokeng. Coach of the season, Abdulsalam Waidu. Those ones should be of no debate for me. Great as always. Thanks.
Yeah, no debate. Yo, there's a big debate that's happening here right now. Coach Kevin Johnson is here. Mthokozisi Dube is here. You are watching on the YouTube channel and you are giving us your thoughts as well. Safako says that, you know what, all the awards should go to Pirates. Though Debo Mkwena as well as Khuliso Mudau deserve something. So you brought Khuliso Mudau into the debate and the argument. I love it.
Evening Tarop. So coach of the season, I'd give it to Wadislam Wadu. And then player of the season, it has to be Apolis. It was more consistent compared to Mofokeng and Mukwena. Thanks.
Ola Prarop, Chato Yen Mletsani Sowetu. Without any doubt, Prarop, coach of this season will definitely go to the coach of Orlando Pirates. Player of the season, Noma Ranjan, will definitely go to Rile Willem Fukem Prarop.
And I play that dramatic music because... What's next, guys? Are we even debating coach of the season? Are you going to give me a list again of coaches that should be in the pot? Somebody mentioned Coach Cardoso to be in the pot. Or are you going to give me one name?
I think the coach of the season has to go to the coach of Orlando Pirates.
Simple,
yeah. He's won everything regarding the PSL.
No question.
No question.
No debate.
There can be a debate.
Who can come in?
Cardoso maybe because of the star. But
again, it falls outside of the...
Out and out, the PSL coach is the coach of Pirates.
Mthokozisi Dube?
Miguel Cardoso becomes the first Sundowns coach in 8 years to fail to win a domestic title.
Yo.
Yeah. The Pirates coach arrives, first 2 games, loses, and everyone says, nah.
Get rid of him.
He regroups his troops and guides them to end a 14-year drought. Surely he deserves it.
That, I can tell you, if there's a rapper listening, that was a hook. Regroups his troops. Oh, guys. I mean, that's a proper line, guys.
I think I should have come with that line.
So next season, if you're wishing and wanting something very funky for the Betway Premiership, which coach will regroup his troops? Yeah. All right, goalkeeper of the season, guys. Again, somebody you say, this is a no-brainer. It should be one person. Or do you disagree, Kevin Johnson?
I agree with Sipho Chain, but I also think the debate, whoever picks these players, can go as far as Williams and Brandon Peterson, because they both played a big role. But yes, Sipho Chain kept his team out of the 14-year drought
and broke a record. Clean sheets are important.
Exactly.
In that position.
So for me, he's the number one.
Yeah. Undoubtedly.
The others we can talk about because we are here to debate, but Sipho Chain is...
But also bring credence to why you talk about Brandon Peterson and what he did despite injuries, not playing every game. But when he did come back, he managed to give Chiefs a respectable third position. And we can say that categorically without any shame, that he was one of the biggest contributors to where Chiefs finished the season.
Yes, sir.
Thokozisi?
Very interesting. I've heard someone on social media saying Sipho Chain was not tested. And I said to them, there could be, you need to look at his all-round influence on the team. He's a leader.
Yeah.
He's like, you can see his leadership. He also plays a huge role in how Pirates play. I mean, take Sipho Chain out of that team, you have a totally different team. They considered 12 goals in 30 games. That's massive.
Sure.
To give you a clear picture, Sundowns considered 21 goals this season.
Sure.
That's
been the difference. The season is 15 games. So to actually be miserly of how much it takes to be halfway through a season is a crazy record, and especially given the adversity that Pirates had, the accident, their top goalkeeper coach, being one of the biggest casualties in terms of that. Mbonjane having to step in and do the magic as well as the rest of his team. So again, it shows the depth that they have, not only with the individual called Sipho Chain, who I would imagine would be the number 2 choice for Coach Hugo Broos, or number 1. Maybe let's put that in. Against Mexico, who starts, Ronan Williams or Sipho Chain?
Ronan Williams starts. I mean, his experience at that level obviously counts. You'll be shocked that Chain is probably not number 2 in Hugo Broos' hierarchy.
Based on what?
You'll be shocked.
On Bruce's hierarchy, but based on nothing else.
On Bruce's hierarchy.
Yeah.
He's the coach. He picks the team.
Kevin Johnson, do you start against Mexico with Chain or with Ronwin?
No, I think because of the Champions League, because of Africa, because of the traveling, and because of his experience. And when you see the way Pirates, the way Sundowns play, when they play international games and local games, Bruce will probably go with Ronan as the number 1. And he's the captain also when Tembazwane is not on the field.
Yeah.
So you probably start him. If there's something wrong with Williams, I go for Chain.
Yeah.
Because of what he's done this season in the Pirates camp.
I'm enjoying these conversations and I'm enjoying what's happening on the YouTube channel. As I said, guys, after 7 o'clock, all I can say is there will be extra time of something really, really special on 947 and on the YouTube channel. So stick around. We love surprises. We love brand new things and innovation. And this one you're going to love because it's going to happen every Thursday. It's going to happen every Thursday for the next 26 weeks. It's all going to be yours. And you're hearing it for the very first time right here on the show. And you could get to win something special as well. I'm going to say nothing more. We're talking about other winners here. Winners of midfielder of the season. Let me switch it up. I'll start with you, Mtogo. Midfielder of the season. Is there a name or names?
Yeah, no, it's a very, very interesting one. Look, I would go for Tashreeq Matthews, Mamelodi Sundowns. I know. I mean, he's one of those players that people would question because of the amount of chances that he misses. But when you look at his influence on that Sundowns team, at some point during the season, I understood why the coach played him in every game, and I think he's been very influential. Look, if it's not him, my second choice would be Talent Mbata. He's been very, very important for Orlando Pirates. I'd go with Tashreeq.
Love the stand that he produced for Mokoena in that final. Talk about something you dream of as a kid, playing in the sand on the beach, and then you do it on the biggest platform in CAF, in the Champions League final, and it results in a goal. That is creativity, and he has been having a great season. Yes, of course, players go through a rough patch. They don't score with every opportunity. Yeah. But for you, Kevin, I know that you're an admirer. You've been at the School of Excellence. You know what South Africans have in South Africanisms of football. Who do you go with for midfielder of the season?
Again, Rob, there's a few names.
Please.
The first one that came out of my head was Talent.
Yeah.
I think Talent Mbata he brought so much to the Pirates team this year. And I think he scored a few very important goals.
Long range.
That the same talent that Mokoena has, I put them in as well. But I also have Adams, who came out of his shell. They gave him an opportunity. And he really, when you look at continental football and you look at home football, then he was really important for Sundowns.
But it took a big fatherly figure like Hugo Broos.
Exactly.
To say to him, listen, you're not the end-all and be-all of football. These weaknesses that you're bringing onto camp, I will not tolerate.
Yes.
We want you out of here. But guess what? Man did biblical things, shaved his head.
Yes.
Became a man.
Yes.
And is in Mexico right now, as he so deserves.
As he so deserved. He went back and he came. But because it's, again, PSL versus Continental, I'm going to go with talent. There was one name that I thought also came out like Adams. That was Mabua for Kaizer Chiefs.
Yeah, sure.
After being in the dark for a while, he came out and he really, there were moments when he carried Chiefs.
Yeah, true.
I think there were real big moments
100%.
when he carried Chiefs. They would not be three like we said with Brandon, if it was not for Mabua being in the team.
It was also one of those of the 6 that when I went to talk to and just really say, guys, listen, this does not reflect who and what you are about.
What you brought.
I think he was one of those that was visibly shaken. Not that he thought he deserves a spot. I mean, which player wouldn't fight for a spot for a World Cup? But I think it just showed he was very teary, held it back, like I think a lot of the other 5 did.
Yes.
But yeah, I love the selection, man, guys. I love it.
Good evening, Robbie. It's Ali here. Robbie, all your guests in the studio, they got it wrong. Let me just give you the right answers. Coach of the season, co-coaches of Kaizer Chiefs. It's been long since Kaizer Chiefs get position number 3. And then player of the season, Eden McCarthy. Eden McCarthy. Thank you, Rob.
Good evening, Mr. Marawa. Ukhuluma noSibongeleni wamkhwani kaMgali Matsafen. My coach of the season, Abduslam Wadu. My goalkeeper of the season, Sipo Chain. Defender of the season, Lebone Siema. Midfield of the season, Tebogo Mokoena. Footballer of the season, Ozwina Police. Player of the season, Relemo Fokeng. Player of the season, Relemo Fokeng. And it's obvious for the top goal scorer. Thank you.
Okay, top goal scorer. I was starting to get worried about Ikram Reyners, him not getting game time because of what a great footballer he is and what a great creator of goals he is. And I was worried that he might lose a place in the national team. But I'm glad that Coach Hugo Broos and his technical team thought it wiser not to drop him, despite what the club coach was giving him in terms of minutes on the field. But maybe as we wrap things up, what is that key moment that makes this past Betway Premiership memorable for you, Kevin?
For both teams, I mean the one that's won the Star and the one that's won the treble. When I look at it, we talk about Ikram Reyners now.
Yeah.
What happened? There's another player like that, similar, and I'm happy he's gone to the World Cup as well.
Yeah.
It is Mahopa.
Hey, evidence.
Evidence is for me such an underrated player by a lot of people, and I always think that he's always there, the right time to score crucial goals.
Yeah.
And he might come on, or he might go off, or he might start, but also the same thing that we talk about now, Rob. Were we sure he was going to the World Cup?
Yeah.
I was always doubtful, and I was always telling myself, if you don't take this player to the World Cup, you could be leaving something behind.
Well,
So
Coach Kevin, you know that even if Hugo Broos were to go to sleep not knowing whether he drank water or a glass of wine, he would wake up in the morning and put Mahopa's name in that squad. I won't say starting lineup, but in that squad. That's how much he believes in him. He might not be present a lot of the time, but that one time that size 14 boot comes out and gets the back of the net. Very briefly, Togo, your highlight for the season.
Look, there's many of them, but I think there's a player that has really come into this league and done extremely well, and made me, he's not at that level, made me think of Yaya Toure, young man from Golden Arrows, Isaac Cisse. I've really enjoyed the young man. I think over and above, he's contributed a nice 4 goals, for Golden Arrows in his first season. I've enjoyed the young man. And the 6-0, that 6-0 also is a highlight for me.
All right. All I want, because you're out of time, where's Mangoba Mngiti going?
I don't know.
A man from Far Post, the whole editor, the breaker of news, is having us for breakfast here, Coach.
Yes.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. We're going to do this again. It's been impactful. The response on social media has been crazy. Coach Kevin Johnson, as always, my respect for you. Thank you so much for sharing your wisdom, your knowledge, and the input. And all these names and all the lessons and learnings have been wonderful. Togo, our next door neighbor. We'll make you pay rent next time. Thank you, Bob. All right,
Thank you
guys.
for having me on the show.
Let's do a little bit of extra time. This has been Mara Sports Worldwide, proudly brought to you by Hollywood Bets.
The thrill, the drama, the action.
Let the game begin.
Marava Sports Worldwide on 947, Vuma FM and Rise FM. Powered by Hollywood Bets. Hashtag MSW. Live
Now.
on 947, Vuma FM, Rise FM, and Soweto Live. At the same time. Hashtag MSW.
Plug in, power up,
and vibe with Bolele.
This
is the frequency
on 947.
Give me one good reason to stay today. Give me one good reason I'll try. I just hope that you'll be coming home tonight. Give me one good reason to dry my tears. Give me one more reason to fight. I just hope that you'll be coming home tonight. Say it's okay, guess I've been dancing around the room. And say it's okay, guess I've been waiting up for you with a bottle of whiskey. I'm hoping you'll kiss me soon. Won't you dance with me, know how it feels all the time. I've wasted just to have you near me, 'cause I've been up dancing alone, up dancing all night. Oh, won't you dance with me, don't wanna hear it, 'cause sitting all alone it takes a toll on my feelings. I've been up dancing alone, up dancing all night. Give me all your love and don't change my mind. Give it all or nothing this time. I just wanna hold you close again tonight. Come and take my hand, won't you spin me round? Come and show me what is life. I just hope that you'll be coming home to me tonight. Say it's okay, guess I've been dancing around the room. And say it's okay, guess I've been waiting up for you with a bottle of whiskey. I'm hoping you'll kiss me soon. Won't you dance with me, know how it feels all the time. I've wasted just to have you near me, 'cause I've been up dancing alone, up dancing all night. Oh, won't you dance with me, don't wanna hear it, 'cause sitting all alone it takes a toll on my feelings. I've been up dancing alone, up dancing all night. Dance with me, know how it feels all the time. I've wasted just to have you near me, 'cause I've been up dancing alone, up dancing all night. Oh, won't you dance with me, don't wanna hear it, 'cause sitting all alone it takes a toll on my feelings. I've been up dancing alone, up dancing all night. I've been up all night.
It's amazing music coming your way from Tones and I. It's Dance With Me on 947. This is the frequency and it's a Thursday, but listen, Thursdays are officially looking a little bit different here on 947.
Extra time with Robert Marawa and Bolele. Powered by Heineken. Because not every sporting moment ends with the final whistle.
Sure. For the first time in my life, I am on Bolele's show. What a wonderful moment.
I know, right?
Finally.
We've made it. Can I say thank you, Robert, for featuring me?
No, I'm featuring on your show.
I'm featuring you.
No. I am featured on your show. And what a way, guys. I mean, good evening. Welcome to the very, very first edition of Heineken Extra Time right here on 947. That's exactly what's going to be called Heineken Extra Time on 947, where the game never ends and also the celebration keeps flowing. I am Robert Marawa, and tonight we're going to be taking you inside the unforgettable Heineken House experience that was held at Monte Casino. I didn't see you there.
Unfortunately, I wasn't there, but I still caught up on the fun.
Oh, yes.
And if there's one thing that I can tell you is that Heineken House experience was one for the books. Football, friends, and music definitely stole the show at the Champions League final watch party, Robert.
That's crazy. Those watch parties, and I've done a couple of them. There's the one just outside the FNB Stadium, which was one of the biggest that we've had in the longest time. Normally, we save that for the big finals like we did at Monte Casino this past weekend, where PSG obviously lifted the trophy. But it's the people, the amount of effort that they put into the gear. You know, it's almost like you're wearing your drip, as they call it, the best that people have ever seen. And that's what brings the experience, because it's not just about the football, it's about the lifestyle. And that's why Abo Daliwonga, Fokilistic that were there, MT Questa, you know, Scott Bapuma, one of your favorite artists.
Absolutely.
All of them were there.
Blackie was also there.
Yeah.
I absolutely love him. Questa was also there. I absolutely love him. And I'm just like, next time I'm putting myself in your bag.
You're part of the family now.
So now I will be within.
You are part of the family. I mean, you just look outside. The
Yeah.
whole family is here, and they're going to make sure that we don't leave you behind. And we feel so bad about it, but we're here to rectify that. What we
okay.
didn't do this year, we will rectify.
Fix. Absolutely. So can I officially welcome myself to the family?
Yes.
Thank you. But look, I think the big thing that came out of the UEFA Champions League final watch party was the two teams going head to head. And you know, with UEFA, brew, oh, it goes down. It goes down.
Love that music.
And it was a great final.
Yo. No, I'm just an admirer of this song, because it's such a choir, and it's been almost like a national anthem for the Champions League.
Absolutely.
And when it plays out, you see the emotion within the players. They know that they've reached the highest level of football that they can ever reach.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just switch it up there. Here we go. The main event.
And I think it was a massive moment for Arsenal.
Sure.
Right? Arsenal, I think they definitely came through with grit to the Champions League final. They definitely did the best that they could. And I think they were really gunning for it, especially after what they did at the Premier League.
And that's the tough thing, Bolele, because you've come from the highs of lifting this Premier League, something that you haven't tasted in, 22 years.
Yeah.
And then, boom, a couple of days later, you have to make a trip to Budapest to go and play in this all-important final. So your day's rest has been just a couple of days compared to 10 days that PSG have had, because that's what Ligue 1 does. You know, they favor the teams that go through to the final of a Champions League.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, a league like Premier League doesn't quite do that, because they didn't know who was going to get through. Was it City? Was it going to be Arsenal? But my goodness, they held their own. For them to break through, score that early goal, you know, shock the world a little bit and say what's going to happen next.
Yep.
So I love that the so-called underdog was able to go ahead.
Yeah,
they
so really did pull
that.
through. But the unfortunate thing was penalties were penalties.
Oy.
And things just didn't turn out as planned.
Pain. That's it. When you are so close in a competition and you are a few penalty kickouts away from winning the biggest football club competition, that's the way we should feel. I don't know, we're going to have to end that. The same progression that we had in the last few years, we're going to have to do that over again, and the level is increasing every single season. We had an incredible competition. We haven't lost a single match in the competition, but the reality is that when something had to go our way, especially in the boxes, with the penalty that it was given to Mosquera and the no penalty to Marueke and the penalty kicks, those margins didn't go for us. For sure. What I said to the players and the staff is that if I tell them 1 million times thank you, it's not going to be enough. And it's not because we won the Premier League, and it's not because we played the cup final, it's not because we played the Champions League final in the manner that we've done. It's because the joy and the moments that we have lived together every single day, and that's above anything else.
Arsenal manager coming there with the feelings.
No, he's always got feelings, he's always got feelings. But, he's a young manager. He's a protege. He's come through from Pep Guardiola's wing. And for him to win, the Premier League is something special, but it's about that big championship in Europe called the Champions League, and he fell short.
Yeah.
So he felt gutted because he wanted to make history on either side.
Sure.
And you can understand the emotional side of football, but it takes nothing away from what he has shown the world he could do.
And the
both domestically
performance,
and in
absolutely.
Europe.
I really think they need to give themselves a pat on the back. They played really, really well.
You sound like an Arsenal fan.
Yes, I mean, I love France as a country.
So anything
I love France
is
as a
yours.
country, but you are able to recognize when a team has played well. And I think Arsenal really did play well. Scoring within 5 minutes of the game having begun was a really good thing for them. And defending that goal for like half of the game as well was really like, okay, we see you.
Okay, maybe you might just become an Arsenal fan the next season and
Who
forget
knows?
this France addiction that you do have. But guess what? I mean, the football was intense. I mean, you heard what Oteta was saying just now.
Yeah.
But one thing I can tell you is that Heineken House itself gave the fans right here in South Africa literally front row seat. Because wherever you sat, you were front row. There was no one there who was like, hey, just move away. You had front row seats wherever you sat.
Yeah.
There were big screens
There
all
were
over
the
the
big
place.
screens. There were the immersive fan zones as well. Like people obviously just immersing themselves in the space. Obviously people becoming friends. There were people that went there alone. I know my brother's friend was there alone and he came back with some friends.
Oh, well, fans have what?
And that's,
More
they have
friends.
more friends.
Of course.
They really, really have more friends. But listen, we are literally like just bringing all sporting action your way. And here's a quick trivia for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And with this trivia, we come bearing gifts.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So we've managed to secure a case of Heineken beer to award a winner today. How does that sound? It smells so delicious.
Just crack that again. Sorry,
it
sorry.
tastes so cold.
Just take the other can. Just crack that again. Crack that can again.
Let's go.
Look.
Yep.
You can pour.
A whole case can make its way to you. if
You
do the
really
right
can
thing.
pour, hey?
No, like I have to do the right thing.
I saw you tilting the glass and
Yes,
everything.
you have to tilt the glass.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the foam is just not going to be your friend.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. we were foam free.
We were foam free. But look, if you want to secure your case of Heineken this evening, answer this simple question. Which South African venue hosted the Heineken House Champions League final watch party? All right?
Oh, we've given it away. I mean, we kind of dropped the hint.
There was a hint,
If
but we
people
didn't
were
exactly
listening.
give it away.
You
All
really
right?
did.
So, somewhere more for easy.
Yes. Well, there's JMPD cops making sure that you
Yay!
drink the 0.0.
Exactly.
You clear?
Exactly.
So that's exactly what we do.
So if you know the answer, send it through to 066-3818-609.
Extra time with Robert Marawa and Bolele. Powered by Heineken. Because not every sporting moment ends with the final whistle. Extra time. Powered by Heineken on 947.
When I met you, you were so unique. You had a little thing I'd love to keep. And every movement carried much mystique. I knew right then I'd give me something, something that nobody else has got. And this love that I've been wanting, oh baby, it's turning out to be too fast to stop. You know now, ooh, you give me something, something that nobody else can give. See my heart and started thumping. You know, babe, you're the one I truly know I dig.
It's You Give Me Something on 947. Listen, man, a new era has touched down right here on 947. Heineken Extra Time with Robert Marawa and Bolele Ep1 is officially in full swing.
Extra Time with Robert Marawa and Bolele. Powered by Heineken. Because not every sporting moment ends with the final whistle.
All right, so for the next 26 weeks, myself and Robert Marawa every Thursday are going to be getting into sporting conversations. You're probably just like, B, wena? Yes, me, na?
Yes. People don't know that you actually arrive here so early. Yep. And you start listening to MSW from about 5:30 until 7 o'clock.
Exactly.
So,
and I always have FOMO when you get to the 7 o'clock hour and when Prarob says extra time. And I'm just like, no, but now I have to jump off the train.
And go to 10. So we made it easy for you so that you're part of this magical train.
No, I'm so glad. I'm so glad that I am part of this magical train. And we are, of course, inviting you onto this train with us. And it's just going to be absolutely amazing.
And you got stuff to win, guys. You got stuff to win. And I can see the lines are blazing because everyone wants to win a very, very first case of Heineken beers as an award to you for listening tonight. But hey, listen, I mean, sport doesn't just end with football, surely.
Definitely not.
All right, so as you know, guys, this Sunday, all eyes are going to be turning to Monaco local hero Charles Leclerc, as well as Lewis Hamilton, are widely expected to end Ferrari's long winless streak and also finish Italian teenager Kimi Antonelli's record run. I mean, this teenager has been on a wild swing. I think people have been sitting back and saying, who, what, where did he come from?
Where did he just come up from? He just jumped in front of me type vibe.
Boom, and he was there.
Look, I think he's one of the drivers that has me excited.
Yeah.
I have had my eyes on him for a very long time. I think when we found out that Lewis Hamilton was leaving Mercedes, everybody was just trying to figure out, okay, who is going to take Lewis Hamilton's spot? And when it was Kimi Antonelli, young as he was, fresh as he was, a lot of people had their doubts. But I was just like, no, there is something about that boy that we need to look out for. And he is proving that he is worthy.
Unpredictable. And that's a nice thing when you're this new bright face. But the last time it was great, again, to see 2 weeks ago, Verstappen as well as Hamilton finishing off on podium.
On the podium,
and
yeah.
it was like, yeah, okay, good to see the rivalry back again.
Yes.
But I suppose the big news is going to be, who, Leclerc?
A lot of people have their eyes on Charles Leclerc right now, and this is, of course, because Monaco is his hometown, all right? And people are hoping that he is going to walk away with it. But he... He's a little bit doubtful. He is a little bit doubtful.
Why,
This is
though?
actually what he had to say.
The man on your right thinks you're favourite for the Monaco Grand Prix this weekend. Do you agree with him?
No. I think we are in a better place. I mean, if there's one track I will bet on us, it's probably Monaco. But Mercedes, I think, will still remain the team to beat.
So he says he's not sure, but I believe in him.
Of course, I mean, he's trying to dribble, the media and the world. I know that he said publicly as well that he did have other options on the grid before signing that new contract.
Yeah, he has renewed his contract with Ferrari.
But he believes that the Italian giants also plan to finally return to the front of Formula One. But he did say that, you know what, yeah, sure, I signed, but I had other options.
Yeah.
And you can't disagree with somebody like that. He is a very talented driver.
And quite loyal, so it seems.
And loyalty pays.
Pays the bills. Yes. It really does pay the bills. Look, we put our question out. If you want to secure that case of Heineken, we asked you which South African venue hosted the Heineken House Champions League final watch party. And hey, man, we have been throwing the hints. And on the line, we've got Boetsi. Boetsi, how are you, my dude?
It's Pusetsi.
Oh, Pusetsi.
Yes.
Okay.
So the venue was Monte Casino.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Which casino?
Monte Casino.
Are you sure of your name?
Yes, I'm sure of my name. Yes.
Boetsi, well done.
Yeah, I think you're second guessing yourself there, man. Congratulations, man. You are the first time winner. Shout out to you, man. It was at Monte Casino. You've just scored in extra time. Imagine that you score in extra time. That's what players do all the time. So send us your best prediction. I mean, who gets to score now? Show off the way you're showing off by being the very first winner. You tell me and the rest of the world, who is the person that's going to score Bafana Bafana's first goal at the World Cup? Or maybe say who's going to win Sunday's Monaco Grand Prix. You choose.
I would like to speak about the World Cup game.
Who's going to score?
It's going to be Evidence Makgopa.
Yeah. Exactly 23 minutes past 7. Evidence Makgopa was put down to be the very first player to do what Spiwa Shabalala did in 2010.
In 2010,
and score. You know what?
Yes.
If you get this right, because you got your details, I'll give you something special. I don't even know what it is. I'll give you something special. It'll be green, though. It'll be green.
It definitely will be green.
Just to make everyone green with envy. So I'll give you something. Don't worry.
All right.
Well done.
He's made his prediction, and I guess you'll have to stay tuned to Extra Time with myself and Robert Marau to find out if that prediction, of course, does come true. But just before we wrap things up, I want to know who your MVP team of the week and game or fixture to watch this coming week is.
MVP team for me is PSG for obvious reasons, European champions.
Mm-hmm.
The team of the week and the game to watch, I will fuse into one. If I've got 2 seconds, please give it to me. Ronwen Williams, Ricardo Goss, Sipho Chain, Nkosanathi Sibisi, Olwethu Makhanya, Samgele Kabini. We've got Ukhulumani Ndamane. We've got Bradley Cross. We've got Mbegezeli Mbogazi. We've got Khuliso Mudau. We've got Kamukhelo Sibelebele. We've got Obrimo Diba. We've got Ime Okon. I've got Tabang Matuludi. I've got Debo Ngwen. I've got Spipelo Stole. I've got Talent Mbata. I've got Jaden Adams. I've got Sepang Muremi. I've got Tapelo Maseko. I've got Ikram Reyners, Lyle Foster, Evidence Makgopa, Temba Zwane, Relem Fugeng, Ozonopolis, and their captain, Hugo Bruce.
Hugo Bruce.
That's my team because they're going to be making magic.
7 days away.
Unbelievable that.
And we are definitely looking forward to them making magic.
And for yourself, share your MVP, your team of the week. What's the game to watch?
Oh, man. My MVP, definitely Dembele.
Yes.
PSG, I mean, they took it. And game to watch, or should I say race to watch? Monaco Grand Prix this coming Sunday.
Have you been to Monaco for the Grand
I
Prix?
haven't. I'm hoping, Heineken will make a plan somewhere there. You know what I mean.
Maybe we got people that we know who could just make it happen, and you'll be sitting with royalty there.
Exactly. We know people in high places.
Yes, of course. And you are in extra time, so you might just have an extra ticket. You never know.
You never.
So that's the race to watch.
Yes, that definitely is the race to watch. And of course, all eyes on Charles Leclerc, because he will be racing on home soil. But I also say Kimi Antonelli is one to look out for. And Mercedes, just as a team, they've really just done the things and they've come out guns blazing. So, Monaco Grand Prix, Sunday.
You've come out guns blazing yourself, man.
I definitely have. Listen, man, whether it was football drama, musical magic, or Formula One fever, Heineken House proved that, listen, the game doesn't end at 90 minutes. It lives on in extra time. And every Thursday, myself and Robert Marawa will bring you everything extra with Heineken Extra Time right here on 947.
Love it.
Don't stop the beat. The beat. From TikTok T to the beat that hits deep. Bolele's got the sauce. That's right. The frequency
on 947. The biggest sporting moments of the week deserve some extra time. Powered by Heineken on 947.